So the way we're going to use this technique is to ask and answer questions that look at the relationship of the plants that are in an area and something else. So the data that we collected for this is we don't need that data. That was just for practice. I just wanted us to get a really good handle on the technique itself. And based on what you've turned in, I'm pretty optimistic. It looks good. It looks really good. And then what we'll do in the future is we'll ask a question. Like, for example, we might ask, is there any connection between the kind of soil that's in an area and the sorts of trees or shrubs that are growing there? Or is there any connection between the dampness of the soil in an area and the kinds of trees or shrubs that are growing there? Or is there any connection between the soil organisms, the little bugs that are crawling around in the soil, and the plants or the shrubs that are living there? In order to ask and answer a question like that, we have to be able to measure the plants. We can do that now. The other thing we have to do is we have to be able to make some other kind of measurement. All of the examples that I just gave you were about soil. And that's because that's what we're going to be moving to next. The next big topic that we're going to look at is going to have to do with soil. We're going to look at soil particles, the little pieces that make up soil. We're going to look at soil organisms. We're going to look at soil moisture. And we're going to basically try to evaluate if there's any sort of connection between the things that we can measure about soil and the plants that we see growing in that soil. So our goal over the next few weeks is going to be to learn how to do a bunch of different soil measurements. Today, we're going to start with kind of an overall activity where we're going to go, in just a minute, we'll go get some soil. And then we're going to do what's called, and I know it sounds funny, but it's called the soil dissection. We're not actually dissecting anything, but dissecting can also just sort of mean like looking closely at something. So that's what we're going to be doing. So we're just going to go out. We'll collect soil in the same bins that we used for the plants, and we'll just go out. We'll all go to the same spot. We're not going to go too far. We'll go somewhere where we can get at the soil without digging big holes in places where people hang out or where there's landscaping or anything like that. And then when you come back to the classroom, there is on Canvas a list of questions that you can answer about the soil by looking at it and feeling it and even smelling it. And estimating things like how moist is it? Do you see any living organisms in there? What sort of, how can you describe the soil overall? And based on that, we're gonna talk about some of the properties of the soil, like whether it's made up of big particles or smaller particles or teeny tiny particles or some mixture. If we think this is soil that is wet much of the year or dry much of the year, if there's a lot of biological activity going on in the soil, and if there's a lot of organic material, things that were formerly living substances in the soil. So what I'm going to ask you to do now is, if you haven't wrapped it up yet, go ahead and submit your last transect of data, and then we'll just work in pairs. So each of you and a partner, need to grab one of the bins, and if we need more bins, we can go get them. There's some round ones over there too. The size and shape of the bins don't matter. And then we'll go outside and we'll collect some soil. We'll come back in and you all can go through this soil dissection. Does anybody have any questions before we head out? Okay.